Okay, so this gentleman says that preemptively hating all things Trump is neither noble or patriotic. I understand you hate his personality, but all Americans should want him to be successful. It's not just his personality I hate his policies. Not all of them, right? He funded historically black colleges and universities. He banned bump stocks. These are good things that Donald Trump did, but I don't want him to be successful in the things he wants to do. I want him to be successful if it means making the country successful, but I don't want him to be successful when it comes to purging the Justice Department of anybody that's not completely loyal to him, purging the military of anybody that's not completely loyal to him. I don't want him to be successful in starting a war with Greenland and or Panama. I don't want him to be successful in starting trade wars with Canada and Mexico. Why would I ever want those things to be successful? Those are not things that would be good for the country. It is patriotic to not want him to start yet another trade war or trade wars that are going to cost you and I tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars in bailout money, only to have the trade war be unsuccessful. Wanting him to succeed in that endeavor is not patriotic. And what I find funny is as I go through your followers list, I find you following people like Charlie Kirk and other right-wing talking heads that preemptively hated everything there was about Obama, preemptively hated everything there was about Joe Biden, preemptively hated everything there was about Kamala Harris. And you're following people like Donald Trump who preemptively hate everything about everybody. I don't hate everything Donald Trump does. I hate the things that he wants to do that will harm this country. I hate the fact that he appointed 3 Supreme Court justices that made the difference between my daughters and granddaughters having bodily autonomy in all 50 states or having to pick and choose what states they get to go to based on the laws that exist in those states. I hate the fact that he might get to pick 2 or 3 more shitty lifetime conservative Supreme Court justices. I hate the fact that he picked a white nationalist to be the head of the Department of Defense. I hate the fact that he picks loyalists instead of people who are actually competent and qualified for various cabinet positions because he wants a team of yes men. And the hypocrisy of seeing the people that you follow who preemptively hate everybody. You follow Dan Bongino, okay? Dan Bongino has spent the last 4 years of his life making sure the first tweet of the morning on his account every single day was, today is fill in the date, and Joe Biden is the worst president in American history. And he did that all the way up until Joe Biden dropped out of the race and Kamala Harris ascended to the nomination, and he switched to every morning. The first tweet became, today is fill in the blank, and Kamala Harris is the worst vice president in American history. And you have the unmitigated sack to say that I preemptively hate everything about Donald Trump and therefore I'm neither patriotic nor noble. You have no fucking clue what you're talking about. And you are following people who preemptively hate anybody who doesn't have an R next to their name and isn't 100% devoted to Donald Trump. You have absolutely no moral high ground here.